Yo, DC fam, welcome. You're watching DC Fanverse. Thank you guys for joining me. Right, guys, so Lobo's kit is finally in the game, and so let's take a look at what this is all about. Right, so straight up, he is a mighty DPS. He falls under supervillain and anti-hero. So he can be used with Wed, with General Zod, with Joker's team. I think he'll better fit into Joker's team. Joker's team lacks that one critical component where if you want to activate his team synergy, you cannot use heroes. So this allows you to put him on his team. Tag wise, he's got something called a shatter, which is new. I've not seen nobody else have that. Action bar knockback, haste, control, and damage reduction. So he's more of a control than a DPS directly. But anyway, let's have a look at what he does. His ult, Hog Hijack. Lobo hops on his space hog, rams into the target and takes them on a joyride. The target takes 20% of the max HP as damage and is removed from the battlefield until the start of the next turn. So, straight up, as you can see, 20% of the max health as damage isn't that much of a damage, but it removes the character from the field, making them pretty much useless basically. Hog Hijack counts as a control debuff. If Lobo dies during the effect is cancelled and the target is stunned instead. Against the bosses, Hog Hijack skips their turn. At level 2, the enemy target gains 1 stack of extortion and 1 stack of shatter. If the target is his contract, the attack deals 30% of their max HP instead. If the target is his contract, Lobo will perform his advanced without affecting its cooldown on them when the target returns to the battlefield. When the target returns, they will be affected by stun for 1 turn. Right, so a lot of control being placed there. Exhaustion, shatter. You come back to the battlefield, you'll be stunned. So pretty much you're at least 1 to 2 rounds you will be left unplayable at this point at the opposing team. But the question you gotta ask is, if the target is his contract, what does that mean? So let's have a look at this one. Kill, rend, destroy. Hit an enemy 2 times, each hit dealing 100% of his attack as physical damage. After his contract turn is finished, Lobo uses his basic attack against them. This attack knocks the enemy back and on the action bar 5% for each hit. 5% knockback. You know what that means? Alongside Black Adam, knocking them back constantly, controlling the battlefield. Certainly sounds interesting. Call your scent. Hook an enemy and put yourself into a devastating does his advance, does 250% damage without affecting his cooldown. Plus, because of knockback, they will take more damage from Black Adam if they are on the same team. So that's actually quite a weird way of playing, but he's, like I said, he's not DPS, he's control. So one tough end of round 2, Lobo takes a contract on the enemy who has dealt the most damage so far, except another Lobo. Right, this is where it gets interesting. Round 2 is where he will take a contract. I would assume simply just means take a target, and it will be the one that's done the most damage. So, if it's a Firestorm team, it is gonna be Firestorm. Lobo and his contractor will target each other until one of them is defeated. Right. So once he targets them until you're not defeated or he's not defeated, it'll be 1-on-1. The contract ends when one of them is defeated. Lobo take 50% reduced damage from any target that isn't his contract while the contract is still active. Lobo has 25% damage amplification against his contract target. Yes, I think this is where the counter comes in. This is where, oh, I could see it. I can see it. Put him into Nubia's team, backline with Black Adam. It is gonna be devastating for Firestorm team. And the last one is get fragged. When Lobo's contract is defeated, Lobo gains 20% attack, 20% defense, 20% back health until the end of combat. So his stats increase for every kill of his contract. Contract once was the end of round 2. So I assume this will be only happening once. It can't be stacked. Because you're only taking one contract down. Unless they mean at the end of every 2 rounds. That needs clarification. But he is very, very of a controlled character, to be honest. I like what I'm seeing on the paper. I can see him teaming up with Black Adam and being quite the controlling character. Both together, pushing back the action bar, taking you out of the match so you can't actually use it. Then making you focus your attack on your Lobo, saving your team from damage. Sounds very good, but of course we need to test it out on paper. Now, what does his badge do? So in the email, they wrote his badge, the main man, further enhances as an unstoppable hunter by keeping him sustained, aggressive, and constantly focused on his next target. While Lobo has an active contract, that means round 2, he has 2 stacks of recuperate, which will be healing himself. While Lobo has an active contract, he has 2 stacks of haste, which will be moving faster. And if Lobo doesn't have an active contract, he will take a new contract at the end of his turn. So that means if badge 30, which I'm assuming round 2 or round 3 or round 5 at the end of his turn. If your contract is not active, he will start a new contract. So let's just assume round 3 you defeated your round 2 contract character, whoever it was. Let's assume last one. Round 3, both of them. They're dead, they're gone. You got no active contract. You can start a new contract at the end of the turn. That means your next was the highest attack, highest damage dealt enemy will be your next contract, which means his last passive can stack. Oh, he sounds good. 20% increase. 20% attack, 20% defense, 20% health. The end of the contract. Combat until your contract, when your contract is defeated. So technically, if Lobo is the one defeating your enemies, he could stack up 4 times this. 80% attack increase, 80% defense, 80% HP. Right, okay. Alright. I think I'll be summoning him. I will be summoning him. At the least 1 copy. And then we'll take it from there, guys. Right, so that's all I have for you now, guys. Do leave a like and sub to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.
Thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video and don't forget to subscribe.